Good morning. This is Giovanni Gallucci with Rachel Donovan, and this is the Social Trend Report.
Morning, Gio. Rolled in off the highway with a cold coffee and the keys still in my hand. So let's not waste the caffeine.
3 things today: why Google quietly stopped sending you strangers, and what you build instead; why Instagram just told you the caption is the search bar; and why the smart brand stopped posting and started programming. Let's get into it.
So Clark put this at the top of his stack, and it's the kind of number that reorganizes your whole year. John Nardone, the guy who sold the first internet ad back in '94, published a piece called "The Search Era is Over." Search used to send publishers about 70% of their visitors. It's under 20 now.
And here's the part that matters. Those clicks didn't move to another channel. They didn't go to TikTok or email or anywhere you could chase them. They just stopped happening. The AI answer ate the click. Somebody asks the question, the machine answers it, and nobody ever lands on your page.
70 to under 20 in about 3 years.
In about 3 years. And he's calling it structural, not a dip. So if any part of your plan assumes Google is going to walk a stranger up to your door, that assumption just expired.
Push on that for a brand that's leaned on search traffic forever. What replaces it?
2 things, and you need both: the feed and the list. The feed is where discovery lives now, because the recommendation engine will hand a small brand with a good hook to people who've never heard of it. And the list is the part you actually own, the audience nobody can throttle with a toggle.
Give me proof somebody's already moving this way.
Ann Taylor. Their whole comeback this year is built on a newsletter they started in February, not a feed they rent. Retailers are moving to own channels for 2 reasons a small operator should steal. The feed is borrowed, and the chatbots quote text they can actually read, so the words you own become the words the machine repeats.
So the newsletter isn't a nice to have. It's the discovery layer.
It's the discovery layer and the insurance policy at once. Every week you show up in an inbox is a week you don't need Google to remember you exist.
What goes in that weekly email so people actually open it?
The thing they can't get from your feed, the batch that came out wrong, the supplier who saved you, the question a customer asked that you'd never thought about. Sell in 1 email out of 5. The other 4 earn the open, so the 5th one gets read at all.
And the small brand hearing this? Are they behind or ahead?
Ahead, if they move now. A giant has a whole department addicted to search traffic and a year of meetings before it changes course. You can start a list on Tuesday. Small and fast beats big and stuck every time the ground moves like this.
Where's the mistake?
Chasing the traffic that left. People are going to spend the next year trying to win back a search click that isn't coming back. Wrong fight. The click's gone. Build the room people come to on purpose.
Okay, 3 to run with.
1. Start the own channel this week, an email list or a text list, and move your best 100 customers onto it before you do anything else. That's the audience no algorithm can take. 2. Pick 1 weekly slot and show up in it every single week. Same day, same format. Discovery rewards the brand that's actually there, not the one that posts in bursts. 3. Write your best answers as plain public text on your own turf, because the assistant quotes what it can read. The words you own become the answer it repeats.
Second one, and Eddie flagged it. Kindle, right under him. Instagram published caption guidance this week, and buried in the polite advice is a real disclosure. The systems read your caption to figure out what your post is about. Captions feed ranking and search now, not hashtags.
Which quietly ends a decade of habit. That hashtag wall you've been stacking at the bottom of every post, that's not the lever anymore. It's the words. Meta reads the caption, the bio, the text on the image, even what you say out loud in a video, and it uses all of it to decide who sees the thing.
So what does a person actually change on the next post?
Front load it. Only the first 2 lines show before the more cut, so that's about 80 characters to earn the tap. The thing your customer would search for goes in the first 15 words, not the 40th. Say what it is, plainly, before you get clever.
And the carousel piece. There's something new there.
There is, and almost nobody's using it. You can write a separate description on every single slide now. That's free real estate the ranking reads, and your competitors are leaving blank. Slide 1 names the thing. Slide 2 names the detail. Every slide earns its own keywords.
Give me the food brand version of that. concretely.
Say you sell a hot sauce. Slide 1, the bottle and the words people actually type, the pepper, the heat, how you use it. Slide 2, the farm it comes from, by name. Slide 3, what you do to it that nobody else does. You're not decorating. You're writing index copy that happens to look like a caption.
And this reaches into Google too. Right.
It does. And this is the part that should change your Monday. Posts from a professional Instagram account can surface in Google results now. So a caption isn't follower-only inventory anymore. Write it right, and it's a page that ranks. The words you'd have wasted on hashtags are the words that get you found.
Does the bio matter here, or is it just the caption?
The bio matters more than people think. It's the one line the search reads on every post you've ever made. So put the plain words for what you're and where you're right in it. A shopper in Austin should be able to type what you sell and your town and land on you.
Where do people trip on this one?
They write the caption for the machine and forget the human. A caption stuffed with keywords reads like a spreadsheet, and a person bounces on sight. The first 2 lines still have to sound like you, or the whole thing dies before the algorithm ever gets to grade it.
3 to move on.
1. Put the exact phrase your customer would type into the first 15 words of every caption. That's the discovery lever, so spend it there. 2. On every carousel, fill in a description on each slide with the specific thing that slide shows. Free surface area the ranking reads, and it's sitting empty right now. 3. Cut the hashtag wall down to 3, tops, and move that energy into a first line a real person would actually stop for. Keywords get you indexed. The human decides whether you get read.
Last one, and Travis dropped it on the tactics desk. YouTube's opening up something called channels, always on streams, plus a way to turn your playlists into actual shows with seasons and episodes. They're basically rebuilding cable, with creators as the networks.
And the useful part isn't the round-the-clock stream. Most brands can't fill that. It's what it tells you about where this is headed. YouTube's about to reward a library you programmed over a pile of one-off uploads. A back catalog nobody organized just quietly became an asset.
So the shift is from posting to what exactly?
Programming. Stop thinking one video at a time and start thinking like a channel. Recurring format, a name, a schedule. A food brand sitting on 40 recipe videos doesn't have a pile, it has a show. It just has the episodes in a heap instead of in a season.
Who's already doing this the right way?
Watch Dunkin' this week. They rolled out the Alex Earl breakfast. And look at the structure, not the celebrity. The menu item carries her name, so it isn't a 48-hour post, it's a season. There's a Netflix show, there's a social series filming the making of the ad. The ad became content about the ad. That's programming.
Give me the version a brand without a Netflix budget can run.
Same move, smaller. Pick one format you can repeat every week and give it a name. The Friday supplier call. The Monday what went wrong. A named recurring thing people can subscribe to in their head beats a random great post they'll never find again. The name is what turns a video into a show.
And why does the name matter that much?
Because a name is a promise the audience can hold. Nobody comes back for your feed. They come back for the thing. Give the thing a title, put it on a schedule, and you've built a reason to return that doesn't ride on the algorithm feeling generous that morning.
How long before somebody should expect this to work?
Further out than most people will stomach. The first month of a named series looks like nothing because you're teaching people the appointment exists. Month 3 is where the back catalog starts doing the selling for you. Quit at week 4 and you'll swear it's broken. It works, it's just slow.
Where's the trap?
Announcing a show you can't sustain. A season with 2 episodes is worse than no season at all. Linear formats punish a thin library harder than the feed ever did. So build the format around what you can actually make every week, then commit to it.
3 to close.
1. Take what you've already shot and group it into series, by theme, by season. You probably have 3 shows sitting in a folder you've been calling an archive. 2. Launch one named Recurring Format on a fixed weekly slot. Same day, same premise. A title people can remember and subscribe to in their head. 3. Build the format around a cadence you can hold for a year, not a month. Consistency is what makes a show, and it's the one thing a giant can't outspend you on. That's the report. If you're a food or beverage brand watching your search traffic dry up, not sure where your people even are anymore, that's the work I do at gallucci.net. Organic social strategy. Figuring out which platforms your customers actually live on and building the plan that shows up there every week so you own the audience instead of renting the reach. 15 plus years running organic social for food and beverage brands. Find me at gallucci.net or DM at galluccinet on Instagram or LinkedIn.
Talk next week.